Hello. I've never really paid attention to this Christianity versus Islam debate series. But this morning I found that Judeo-Christian wants me to pay attention to it. So he actually brought your video to my attention. And that's very surprising. The dude never gives up. But it's all good. I have certain things to talk about your video. First, you talked about the name. Actually, the letters Yod Hey Vav Hey mentioned about 7,000 times in the Old Testament, and you said that means to be. Yod Hey Vav Hey means to be. My problem with Christians is, why do you look for this name, word, in the Quran, when first of all you do not know how to pronounce it? Neither do you know for a fact what the meaning is. The meaning is just a speculation. The pronunciation is a speculation. How do you intend to find it in the scriptures of another language, or in any text of another language, when in the language where it was revealed originally, you don't know for a fact what it is, what it sounds like, or what it really means? That's a problem. You did talk about the Bible and the Quran having two different authors. No. The Bible has about 40 different authors. Not one. And the Quran was from only one source. Only one. That's a great difference. You did also talk about the Quran talking about messengers sent to Abraham. And you did not give a quote for this in the Bible or the Quran. So I had to look this up myself in the Bible. And I did find it just exactly as you said. Genesis chapter 18, verse 1. But it seems that's just the place that you read and stopped. You did not read further after verse 1. It says, "And the Lord appeared to him by the oaks of Mamre, and he sat at the door of his tent in the heat of the day." If you had gone further, you would have seen that when he lifted up his eyes and looked, and behold, 3 men were standing in front of him. Now, I've heard Christians saying that these 3 men means the Trinity, God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, which, if you held that same view, it's pretty shaky. Because if you go on and read the same chapter 18, verse 4 to 6, it says, and this is paraphrasing, that the 3 men asked him to bring the food as he had offered. He offered them drink and food, offered them to rest. A place under the tree that they can rest, and they said that he could bring the food that he had offered them. I don't know when God started to eat, in case you felt that these men are the Trinity. And chapter 18, verse 8, he stood by them when they ate. So for a fact, they did eat. In chapter 9, the man asked, "Where is Sarah, your wife?" God is supposed to be omniscient. So I don't know why God is going to ask, "Where is Sarah?" when God knows exactly where Sarah is. So let us be careful with blasphemy, in case you are you're of the Christians who believe that those 3 men are the Trinity. Just to put that out there. These men were tired They had to wash themselves. They had to eat, rest under the tree, and ask where a human being is if they were God. I think that's a contradiction. We know that it is only in the New Testament that Jesus is referred to as the Son of God. And then you brought up this logic about Muslims taking the Quran to an Orthodox Jewish temple, synagogue, and telling them that we believe that Jesus is a prophet and Jesus is the Messiah. And it's not good. The argument will not hold because they don't believe that. I mean, using your logic against you, do you think that if you took your New Testament to the Jewish temple, they will accept it either? It's not as if we need proof from the Jews anyway. But assuming that Judaism is the truth and the rest of us need the mercy of Judaism, if we went to the Jews with the New Testament, they wouldn't even believe it either. I mean, it makes it even harder for them to believe in your stance that Jesus is God. You see what I'm saying? I think they might have sympathy with the Islamic point of view, as if we need the sympathy anyway. But they might be more sympathetic to, a man being a prophet than that man being God. So I don't know if that logic holds at all. But you said that a Christian can take the Old Testament. All of a sudden, you want to split the Bible into Old and New Testament. Actually, the New Testament is the basis of your doctrine. I mean, that is the only thing that makes you a Christian. It's the only support that you have in that doctrine of the Trinity, that doctrine of Jesus's godhood and all of that. Please take that your New Testament to the Jews and see if you get any acceptance at all, or maybe you will get any consideration at all for acceptance. So that logic does not hold at all. And about the name that you're looking for in Arabic texts that you don't know the meaning or pronunciation in the Hebrew text, you guys should desist from that, because it just doesn't make sense. Look for the meaning for a fact. Let us know exactly what it means, alright, before you can find another language. Muslims have at least 99 different attributes of God. They have meanings. We have the meanings. We know how to pronounce them. We know how to translate them into other languages. I don't know. There's no use beating a dead horse. But I'm just trying to tell you that your argument does not hold. Pretty much. Thank you.